Okay guys, what's up? It's Ego. So I figured this was gonna be, I'm like trying to shove my mouth up here so the helmet fits right. Yeah. But I figured this would be a good place to do a video on the Talaria XXX. I have over 1,160 miles on this bike so far. Like I was saying, this thing's an absolute fucking beast, guys. I do got some tires coming in for the front and the back. Everything I am talking about, I will link in the description below. So I have a different wheel set for the front and a different wheel set for the backs that are going to be coming in really soon. I went a little hard on the burnouts, I'm not gonna lie. So this thing is 1,000 miles in and it feels amazing, guys. There's literally no big problems that I've had with it so far. Okay, so I actually went and took off the helmet because, man, it's too fucking hot outside. It is like 90 degrees plus outside right now and that helmet was killing me. So the only thing I've really done is put some riser bars on that, some cable managing, and then some Shimano H3OC or something like that, brake pads. Again, I'll link them down in the description below if you're curious. They are fucking amazing. I'm so, like, I waited until like over 700 miles to get them done. Let me tell you guys, they are absolutely amazing. They stop the bike on a dime. I can literally finally stop. I can wheelie so much better. These are the riser handlebars that I got. As you can see, I've done some cable managing. Probably not the best. I didn't watch video. I didn't do anything really. I've never really cable managed before. Just some PCs, but I fucking sucked at it. So either way, I got that all done. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I have a fuck cancer sticker that I got from an SLS car meet. Even after I looped the bike, I took a pretty bad spill on the bike. This whole pedal system bent into the actual frame, pretty much scraped the fuck out of the frame along with down there. But it's no biggie. Once it starts to get more scuffed up, I'm just gonna pay to have the whole thing powder coated. For damage, this is the only damage. This side popped out of the rear and the clips are kind of broken. So I just popped the other one out to match it and now it looks good. In my opinion, it looks literally the same, but just a little different on the back. This bike is over 1,000 miles in and I'm a very hefty rider. I'm like 200 plus pounds. Yeah, you would think I'd be putting a lot more wear on this thing. I still get to go 50 plus miles an hour. This thing is insane. It's so fun. One of the best bikes I have ever had. Since I've gotten this bike, I haven't even touched my street bikes at all, really. I've only gone like one long road trip with my Yamaha V-Star 650. And that's just because that thing's like a cruiser. They're two different things. So I got a little... Going electric has been one of the best things I've ever done. I get so many smiles from older people when I'm on these trails. I could never, ever do that on a normal bike, much less a dirt bike or anything like that. Like these park trails, they're just meant for bicycles. I know this thing isn't a bicycle. It has pedals on it, so the cops don't care at all. But they just don't get any looks. I ride respectfully. I'm not trying to pop wheelies next to people and do all that. I do pop hella wheelies though, but just on the streets and shit and on the sidewalks when there's absolutely no one near me, because I'm not trying to be a nuisance on this thing. As you can see, this thing's pretty beautiful, gets a lot of looks, and I'm just not trying to be in the wrong perspective of those people, if you know what I mean. So I've washed this thing tons of times. As you can see, the controller is covered in mud, but that doesn't affect anything, honestly. Might affect heating performance, I don't know, nor does it make a huge difference in my eyes. This thing has just been amazing, guys. If you're on the fence about one of these and you have the money to make it happen this summer, do it. Just do it. This thing is absolutely no regrets. I loved it. It's just, honestly, I had the money for the E-Ride Pro SS. I still do, but something just drew me to the red edition. It just looks so sexy in my opinion. And then just the battery, it's perfect for wheelies. Like your center point is just there. It's like I've never felt more comfortable wheeling a bike than this thing right here. So if you guys are into wheelies, I just strongly recommend this bike. A lot of people were telling me in the beginning, since I'm a fat ass, that I was going to bend the seat back because they said a literal 100-pound children that were wheeling this thing would bend the seat down. And even that's after they got the American edition frame, aka just a heavy duty frame, because most of us Americans are just a little bit bigger. But as you can see, literally no bend. It has the perfect curve like it did when it was OEM. And I sit my fat ass on the back of that, the very end of that when I'm doing some wheelies, and literally nothing. So I don't want to hear any of that anymore. I've just disproven it with my 200 like plus pound person self already, that this thing is insane. The suspension is a little rough on me, again, because I'm such a big person. It's just amazing. I'm not trying to do this for jumping. Although I do hit the jump still, I can't even lie. When I blow out the suspension on that thing, it'll be the day. But either way, I'll address that when that happens, and it'll be a fun video, I guess. Yeah, so I already have a whole upgrade list I'm going to be doing this summer on this thing. I can't wait to start buying some upgrades. I'm going to be purchasing a 52 tooth set sprocket soon, and it's going to be coming in, which is going to add a shit ton more torque to this. It's going to make it a real torquey machine, because again, I'm not looking for speed. I know some people buy these bikes to try to top it out on like 80, 90 miles an hour, but that's just not my go-to. If I want that, I can just hop on the street bike any day and just do it that way, because I'm not trying to hit 90 on the sidewalks or anything like that. I bought this so this could go other places my other bikes can't go. So again, this is like the perfect summer cruiser. I've been able to go so many more places. So in my little town, I've gone through every single street before pretty much on my normal bike, and I got really tired of it. I've always wanted to come back here, come back in these woods and really explore everything. And finally I have. Like, I found a fucking homeless camp way hidden in the fucking river way back there. I would have never found that before if it wasn't for this thing. Like, people say that the off-road ability is like mid on this thing. It's really insane. It's so perfect. I can literally go anywhere. I'm gonna have like super bad helmet hair. I gotta shave all this off. It's about time. Like I said, guys, just do it. Sorry if I'm squinting too. It's fucking bright out here. And I got really sensitive eyes. If you guys want to see me do more things to this bike, I'm going to be upgrading the bike so much, answering all your guys' questions, helping you guys out with whatever you guys need. I strongly suggest you drop a follow. I love you guys forever. Again, once we get to 600 subscribers, we're going to be doing a pretty good giveaway for parts for this bike. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all you guys' lovely faces, and laters.